You became a millionaire. Your family still gave you the worst chair at the table. The folding chair is waiting for you before you even take off your coat. Same one, same corner, same wobble on the left leg. Your net worth crossed 7 figures 11 days ago. Nobody at this table knows the number. Everybody at this table still hands you the worst seat. You set down the wine you brought, the good bottle. The one you almost didn't buy. Old habit. It still flinches at the price. Nobody touches it. Ryan brought beer. Ryan's beer is gone in 20 minutes. Here is the question nobody at this table will ask out loud. The one you should be asking yourself right now. If the money changed everything, why does this room look exactly the same? Your mother asks if you're still doing that computer thing. You say yes. She nods like you told her the weather. Ryan starts talking about the new truck he leased. The table turns toward him like sunflowers finding light. You do not know it yet. The truck payment is due in 4 days. Ryan does not have it. Ryan tells the story about the truck a second time. He adds details that were not there before. Nobody at this table corrects him. Nobody at this table has ever needed to. You made it. The room got quieter. That's the first verdict, and it will not be the last. Being right and being seen are not the same tier. Nobody warns you the second one is what your family charges admission for. 2 weeks earlier, the wire transfer cleared. You stared at the number for 4 full minutes before you called anyone. You called your sister first. She said congratulations in the tone people use for a parking spot. Then she asked if you could help with June's rent. You paid it. Quietly. No announcement. No thank you card. Just a number moving from one account to another. Disappearing into the noise. Into a family that has never once asked how you built it. Here is the mechanic nobody warns you about at this tier. Money above a certain line stops being seen as yours. It starts being seen as available. The people closest to you are usually the first to reclassify it. Your father pulls you aside near the garage. He asks if you're doing okay for money. You say you're fine. He says good, because your cousin needs help with a security deposit. He does not ask again if you're okay. He never needed to. He already had his answer walking in the door. You made it. The room got quieter. Ryan gets louder every time you get quieter. That is not a coincidence. That is architecture. Watch how a table decides who gets the good chair. It is never about the number. It is about who performs the number loudest. Ryan has spent 3 years rehearsing. Your Uncle Frank catches you by the drink table. Frank does not ask about the truck, or the wire transfer, or any of it. Frank just says one thing and walks away before you can answer it. He says the family will love the version of you that needs them longer. It loves that version more than the one that doesn't. You laugh it off. You do not laugh it off for long. You have built something quietly before. Everyone around you rewarded the person performing loudest instead. That is not bad luck. That is the room telling you exactly what it values. Sit with that for a second. Most people never get told this directly. You just did. By the second course, your mother is showing everyone Ryan's truck photos. Nobody asks to see anything on yours. You do not offer. You do not know it yet. Ryan borrowed the down payment from your grandmother 2 months ago. He has not mentioned it once tonight. Your sister corners you by the hallway. She says the family has been talking. It would mean a lot if you helped cover grandmother's home care. Starting next month. You ask why you. She says because you can. Not because you offered. Because you can. You made it. The room got quieter. That sentence, because you can, is the exact moment. A family stops seeing a person and starts seeing a line item. You say you'll think about it. She says there isn't much time to think. She never once asked about your month. Your risk, your plan, your fear, only your capacity. The financial tipping point nobody prepares you for is this. Once your name answers who can cover it, every request assumes yes. Later, you overhear your father telling Ryan how proud he is of the truck. Ryan says thanks. Nobody in that kitchen says the word proud to you all night. Your aunt corners you near the coat closet. Quietly, she asks if the rumors are true. You ask which rumors. She says the number people are saying. You give her nothing. She smiles the way people smile when a door doesn't open. Not the way they expected. You do not know it yet. That smile will follow you to every family gathering this year. Dressed up as warmth. Word moves through this family faster than money ever did. By dessert, your cousins are asking careful questions about your job. The tone is reserved for people who might be useful later. Nobody asks what the work actually is. Everyone asks what it can do for them. You made it. The room got quieter. That is the second mechanic nobody tells you about at this tier. The same fact told to different relatives, comes back as 5 different requests. All within a single week. Your sister mentions it almost as an afterthought. Grandmother's home care bill went up again this month. She says it the way people mention whether they expect you to fix. You go outside for air. The folding chair is still empty behind you at the table. It holds your seat the way it holds nothing else in this house. Replaceable. Foldable. The first thing put away when the night is over. You made it. The room got quieter. 3 days later you get removed from a family group chat. Not blocked. Removed. Your sister says it was an accident. Wrong thumb, wrong contact. Nobody adds you back for 6 hours. In those 6 hours you are told nothing, asked nothing, missed by no one. This is the lowest point. Hold it there. Do not rush past it. You made it. The room got quieter. Here is what nobody in that chat knows. You sit outside your own family for 6 silent hours. You already won the moment they lost the power to affect your number. After that, they could only affect your mood. That is the whole collapse. It was never financial. It was never a threat to anything you built. It was 6 hours of silence. People confused your quiet for your absence. The truth surfaces 2 weeks later, the way truth at family dinners always does, sideways, through your mother, at the sink. Ryan missed the truck payment. Grandmother covered it. Grandmother has been covering it for 3 months. Quietly. The same way you have been covering things. Except nobody hands Ryan the chair with the wobbly leg. They hand him the good chair every time, for a truck he can't afford. Your mother says it like gossip, not confession. She does not connect it to the chair. She does not connect it to you. She just keeps drying the same plate for longer than any plate needs. You made it. The room got quieter. 3 months of a family quietly bankrolling the loudest person at the table. The quietest one gets asked to bankroll everyone else. Nobody designed that. Everybody enforced it anyway. You do not know it yet. This is the moment the whole table finally makes sense. The antagonist was never winning. He was borrowing the appearance of winning. It came from a grandmother too proud to say she was drowning too. You made it. The room got quieter. Ryan looks better than you as long as the payments stay hidden. That is not victory. That is a countdown with a good paint job. The next family dinner, you bring the chair yourself. A real one. You set it at the head of the table without asking anyone's permission. For first time, nobody moves it. Nobody folds it away when the night ends. It just stays there, holding weight it was never built for. Exactly like you. You made it. The room finally noticed. It just took the chair changing before the family did.